Hey guys, James here. So at some point in time, you may have heard someone tell you that God is perfectly and absolutely simple. And they're right. But what do they mean by this? Well, that which is absolutely and perfectly simple is that which is comprised of no parts whatsoever, being in no way composite. This discussion can become fairly complicated and confusing fairly quickly, as it uses the most complex metaphysical notions we have available to man, and is ultimately attempting to understand that which is beyond the comprehension of the human intellect, which is God himself. So, of course, if you haven't watched the series, An Intro to Scholastic Metaphysics, go watch that before watching this, because if you're unfamiliar with the terms and concepts we used here, you're going to be completely lost in this video. Now, that God is absolutely simple can be shown true for many reasons. First, God has no matter. Second, his being is one and the same as his essence. Third, he has no accidents. Fourth, his haecatas is one and the same as his quidditas. Fifth, he is classified under no genus nor species. Sixth, every composite is posterior in existence to its parts. And there are other reasons as well, but these ones are pretty sufficient for the purposes of this video. Now, to the first reason, it is evident that God has no matter, because that which has matter has local potency. Hence, since God has no potency, which is shown by way 1 of St. Thomas's 5 ways, he does not possess matter. To the second reason, as essence refers to the potencies of a substance, and as God has no potencies, he is therefore pure being. To the third reason, potency being necessary for change and accidents being defined as that which is able to change regarding a thing without that thing becoming another thing, God must have no accidents because since God lacks potency, nothing about him can change. To the fourth reason, God's type, or quidditas, is identical with his haecatas, or that which makes him an individual suppositum, because haecatas is afforded by the being of a thing, and by its particular arrangement of essential attributes, while the quidditas of a thing is afforded by its essence. Hence, since God is merely being, all notions of his quidditas are referencing his haecatas directly, and thus there is no distinction between the two. To the fifth reason, which is that there is no genus or species under which God can be classified, genus and species is determined in reference to similarities in essence, or the quidditas, but since God is mere being, he cannot be classified under such means, especially under the consideration that his quidditas is his haecatas, meaning he would only be able to be classified as his self. Thus, God contains neither species nor genus. And finally, to the sixth reason, if God was comprised of parts, he would then be contingent upon those parts, and they would necessarily precede him. But this is impossible, because God by definition is the first thing, and hence cannot be preceded. Now, one may wonder if the Trinity poses any problems to this idea. However, as every member of the Trinity shares a substance, they are not individual things. But that's a topic for another video. So remember to subscribe if you're not already, and check out our website at rationalcatholicism.com. That's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one.